Blacks in Europe TV. The Blacks Hope. For entertainment, social issues, documentary, breaking news. Then watch Blacks in Europe TV. The Blacks Hope. Blacks in Europe TV. The Black.
Good morning, guys. This is Blacks in Europe TV. If today is your first time, please try to subscribe to this channel. This is Blacks in Europe TV. You can also go to Europe Family. Yeah, it's a good channel. Europe Family is one of a channel that belongs to my own wife, and she always deal issues like entertainment issues, social issues, and sometimes even in about politics. But many more, we talk about social issues there, so you can go there and subscribe to Hero Family. And also J Stephanie, she also deal about documents and also about social issues, so try to subscribe to all those channels and drop your comment here so that next time I can read your comment. As today I'm coming to read some people's comments. Today we also talk about documents as usual we used to do. The documents today, we are here to read your comments, the questions that you have asked me since about 2 months ago. I've not get time to reply or answer your questions, so today we have put this video. We want to do this video to answer all your questions, to reply all your questions. So you can also drop your comments so that you can also read it, as we are here to read some people's questions for them. And also we will talk about Luigi Di Maio, the Italian foreign minister. He have resigned as a leader for the 5-star movement, and we will talk about those ones too. We will tell you the reason why he resigned as a leader of 5-star movement. But before we go on, please share the video and drop your comments. Yeah, today we are here to read the comments. As I said it before, the first comment we are coming to read, the questions some people have asked me, my viewers, my lovely viewers asked me, and we are here to answer it one after the other. This person, his name, I think his channel name is We Love Football Game. We Love Football Game. His comment is, please, I want to know if I can go to my own country with Casi Speciale. That's his questions. Please, I want to know if I can go to my country with Casi Speciale. Yeah, if you are in Italy and you have a Casi Speciale document, you have the right to travel to any country, and you have the right to use your Casi Speciale to work in Italy. Any work at all, you can sign any work contract with Partita Diva or autonomous contract, and you can travel to your country anywhere you are allowed to travel to. Let's go to the second question. His name is Godwin. He said, I left Italy to Germany. I was given first negative, but I put it in appeal before I left. Is it possible for me to get documents again? Yeah, it's like maybe he went to commission and they gave him negative, and he gave his document to a lawyer, and the lawyer is on it. The case is in court right now, and they have not given him a paper, and he have traveled outside Italy. So he want to know if he can get a document again. Yeah, there is two things involved in such issues like this. There is two things involved. We don't know. Maybe your lawyer is still on the case, or your lawyer have dropped the case because you have traveled outside. So you have to contact your lawyer to know that is the case in court, or he have not take the case to court. If the case is not in court, you don't have the right to get the paper because your case is not in court, and the judge cannot judge it. If your lawyer sends your case to court, that's the chance the judge can judge and say, okay, we will give you paper or we will not give you. So you have to contact your lawyer to ask him if the case is in court or not. If yes, it's in court, you have the right and you have the chance to get the paper. But if the case is not in court, you cannot get paper because appeal, and the appeal is not in court. How will the judge know that maybe this is your issue? So the judge cannot know. So you have to contact your lawyer for your lawyer to confirm to you that maybe the time you left, your case is still in court, but the judge have not judged it. If you have not judged it, you have to wait till the time the judge will judge that maybe yes or no. So that's what I know about this issue. Evans, he said, please, can I apply Titolo di Viaggio with my Casi Speciale? Yes, you can apply titolo di viaggio with your casi speciale, but it depends. Like for example, you are from Ghana and you have a casi speciale, and Ghana embassy is located in Rome, and you don't have any issue with your nation. For that issue, they cannot give you a titolo di viaggio. But maybe if you explain to Questura that maybe due to these issues, I cannot apply for my country passport, you have the right to apply for titolo di viaggio. But if you don't have any specific issue, you cannot apply for titolo di viaggio, because normally titolo di viaggio is for people who have 5 years document. They are the only people who can apply for the titolo di viaggio. But there is a case that maybe you have an issue with your government or your nation, or the country that you come from, they don't have an embassy in Italy, and you don't have any solution to get a passport. You have the right to apply for titolo di viaggio. Let's move on to Mr. Isaac. He said, please bro, what is titolo di viaggio? Yeah, interesting question. Titolo di viaggio is it's like a passport. It's a passport which UN used to issue for people like people who have 5 years documents in Italy, or people who have problem with their nation. In that case, they cannot apply for their nation's passport. So European Union used to issue this titolo di viaggio for people who can't apply for their nation passport. So that's the little bit I can tell you about titolo di viaggio. And this one is from Bernard. He said, can I travel to UK with my Asilo politico document and my titolo di viaggio? Yes, you can travel to UK with your titolo di viaggio and your Asilo politico document, but you have to apply for a UK visa before you can travel to UK, because if you don't have a UK visa, UK is in Europe, but UK doesn't join European Union. It doesn't join European Union, but with titolo di viaggio, you can travel to the countries that are under European Union, but UK is not under European Union. So if you want to go to UK with your Asilo politico and your titolo di viaggio, you have to apply for your visa. The time you get a visa, you can travel to UK, as well as if you want to go to America or Canada. If you apply for a visa and you get a visa, you can travel to UK or Canada or anywhere else you want to travel. The only country that you want to travel to, you will not use a visa, is like the countries under European Union. Those countries, you can travel there without any visa. This one is from Mayford. He said, please, can I work in Germany with my carta di soggiorno? Yeah, with your carta di soggiorno, you can work in any European country. Any European country, you can work with your carta di soggiorno, because it's a long-term permit, and it's under European Union. So any European Union, maybe if you are in Italy with a carta soggiorno, you can go to Germany, you can go to France, you can go to Spain and work with your carta di soggiorno, sign a contract with it, do everything with your carta di soggiorno. This one is also from Favor. He said, with my Asilo politico and titolo di viaggio, do I have to apply for visa before going to UK? Yeah, I think this question I've already answered. Yeah, you have to apply for a visa before you can travel to UK, because UK is not under European Union, and any country which is not under European Union countries, if you want to travel there with your titolo di viaggio, you have to apply for their visa. If you get the visa, you can travel there anytime in any month you want. Yeah. And the next question and the last question, he said, his name is Steven. He said, does humanitarian exist again? Yeah, interesting story and interesting question. Humanitarian exists. This is how it exists. If you have a humanitarian and you have a contract, you can change the humanitarian to working permits. And from the working permit, you can also transfer it to carta di soggiorno. But now, maybe if you go commission since 2018 July, from there they cannot issue humanitarian for you again, because a man called Matteo Salvini, the interior minister, the former interior minister Matteo Salvini, he cancelled the humanitarian. Let's say he did not cancel it. Let's put it in this way. He changed it to a document called Casi Speciale. He replaced the casi speciale with the humanitarian. So now if you go to commission, they can give you 2 years document, which normally before we know as humanitarian, but now he have changed the name from humanitarian to casi speciale, but the law stands the same. With casi speciale or humanitarian, you use the same law. The law doesn't change. Without a contract, you cannot renew your casi speciale, and without a contract, you cannot also renew your humanitarian. So this is how it works. It exists, but it exists in different name. They cancel the first name and they replace with a different name called casi speciale. So now, in the year 2020, from November 2019 till now, if you go to commission, you have the chance to get a document which is 2 years and called casi speciale. And let me continue on this one to explain the casi speciale. There are many types of casi speciale. They have casi speciale which is 2 years. They have casi speciale which is 1 year, and also casi speciale which is 6 months. It depends your story. It depends your issue. It depends what is wrong with you. They can give you 6 months casi speciale. In a case, maybe you are pregnant. You travel to Europe and you are pregnant. They can give you 6 months casi speciale. After giving birth, this paper have expired. You have to renew the paper. So it depends the type of paper, the type of story you have. Due to that, they can stand on and give you the paper, and every time it's called casi speciale. And all the paper have its law. Maybe you can get a casi speciale due to you pass through sea, you pass through desert, you suffered a lot. That's why they gave you this casi speciale. And whereby there is a case, someone can also get a casi speciale, and the person, they gave him that paper due to the person is not feeling fine. He have a sickness, like for example HIV, tuberculosis, those kind of strong sickness, and they know that maybe your country cannot cure you or protect you. They can give you casi speciale. So anybody who have a casi speciale due to sickness, that person, he don't need a contract before he can renew his casi speciale. But if you have a casi speciale due to suffering, maybe pain that you have passed through, your story wasn't good, and they considered you because of that, and they gave you casi speciale, you have to get a working contract before you can renew your paper. And a working contract doesn't mean that you have to get a company, you have to get an industry, and maybe industry to sign you a contract, or a restaurant to sign you a contract before you can use it to renew your documents. You can do it this way. You can maybe go and do an autonomous contract or partita di IVA. You by yourself, you can start a business, even selling of hands-free, earpins, phone case, phone covers, anything at all. Anything you think that you can use as a business to sign that contract, you can use it to renew your document. So that's how casi speciale works. Thanks for sharing this video, and thanks for subscribing. Keep tuned with me. Every time, drop comments for me to know your problem, so that every time I will come out and answer your question as I did it today. Every time, maybe every 2 months, we will try to do this. So try your best and drop the comment there, and also subscribe to Europe Family TV and Gloria Family TV. There you will get entertainment, news, social issues there. And also J. Stephanie, she's one of my best, let me say, I just collaborate with her. So try to also search J. Stephanie or SAS Vicky TV, and the best place for you to buy your ticket is JQ Travel and Hotels. And if you are in Germany, Saarbrücken, Berlin, Hamburg, and you need a best place to relax yourself, a best hotel to enjoy yourself, is JQ Hotel. And also, anywhere you are, everywhere, worldwide, you need a best cosmetics, is JQ Cosmetics. Order today and they will deliver it tomorrow. You need a jewelry, earrings, makeups, anything at all you need, just search on your phone, JQ Cosmetics. Order it today, they will deliver it tomorrow. Thanks for watching and sharing this video. You are blessed. See you next time.